welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to present to you a new type of sample purification technology used for dioxins and PCBs, used in food, feed and environmental matrices. My name is Chris van Wakeren. I'm from the Netherlands, company DSP-Systems, and we represent Miura. They are the manufacturer of this equipment, and they are based in Japan. And actually, this technology has been used in Japan for over many years. And since 2015, DSP-Systems has launched this system in this technology, I should say, in Europe, and since last year in North America. I want to show you how this works. We have in this basic configuration of the system, we have one controller and one processing module. Processing modules are controlled by the controller, and in this case we have one processing module which can handle up to 2 different samples. But you can extend, as you can see in the back, to a 4-channel system or even a 6-channel system. And what is a nice feature is that you don't have to use them all in the same time. You can, for instance, start with one module now, and on 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whenever you're ready, start with the second one. And you can even change methods, purification methods, so you're fully flexible with that. Other great features of this tech is that you're not using any DCM. It's only hexane and toluene. Mostly hexane, 90 milliliters, and just 5 milliliters of toluene. So 5 and 90 means less than 100 for one sample. That's another big advantage, that you use very low amount of solvent. How does that work? I want to show that to you now. Of course, we have a column set, positioned one over here in the system. I'm going to pull that out for you. Like this. Cascade of 4 different columns. The first 2 are the purification columns, and these are the concentration columns. Here is the purification takes place on the silver nitrate silica column on the top, and then sulfuric acid. Here is a carbon column and an alumina. When you load your sample onto the first column, you can see that over here we use this column holder rack for that. And the reason why we do this offline is that we have no contact with sample and your system during the whole process. So that means there is no cross-contamination, you don't need to wash in between. But what you do need to do is to load your sample offline. For instance, like this, you have a sample, you just put it on the top of your funnel, and then let it migrate through your first silver nitrate column. When that is loaded, you take the rest of your column set and you just click it together. Okay? When clicked together, sample is loaded, you just go back to your one of the units that are ready. You pull the first heater jacket towards you, and you can load your entire column set into the system like this. Secure the heater so that the column set does not fall out, and then you pull inside and you connect these fraction tubes here and here, and you close this heater over here. So what happens when I press start is that the pump will actually aspirate hexane in a forward flush. During that run, these 2 pinch valves will close so that there's only one way for the hexane to go through, which is through the column set, where here your purification takes place at 60 degrees, this is heated, and here dioxins are trapped, and here PCBs are trapped. When that is finished, the system changes from hexane to toluene, and it goes in a backflush. So that means that from the bottom, toluene will go up, and during that run, this pinch valve will open up. So that means that with the toluene, your PCBs are eluted and collected here directly into this small GC vial which has a volume of 1.5 milliliters. And then this pinch valve closes, this pinch valve opens up, and you elute your dioxin with the same amount of toluene in this vial over here. So when you're ready, you can just take off these small GC vials, regular vials, and you can go to the concentrator over here. This is a vacuum concentrator. Put them in and concentrate down to the desired end volume. Thank you for checking out the next generation of sample prep systems for dioxins and PCBs. If you are interested in testing this system in your lab, feel free to request an on-site demonstration.